Really?
No, 4K is fine.
Is that the milk barn?
It's the milk barn.
When was it
It's
built?
actually built early 20th century, 19 something early.
Something early.
And actually the grandson of the family that built it or owned it just lives across the river still. And he used to live here, this little house. He grew up here, grew up milking cows right here on the same spot.
He remembers milking cows, huh?
He remembers it. And he was surprised when we put a cow in there because he's like, there's no way that, any of those drains and stuff still work. And I was like, well, actually everything works fine. So
It's resurrected
resurrected it up.
So what do you need to get set up for?
So we just set the milker up, which it's a single cow milker, not very big. Barely milks the one cow, to be honest. And it's got one hose. Other hose is already in here. So we come in here and set it up. This milker's from Vivor, which is just a Chinese something knockoff of normal stuff. That's how we like it. That's that. This is the air hose. And this guy hooks on here. This is called a pulsator. It pulses air. On the offbeat of the suction, it pulses air into the teats and squeezes them to make it more realistic for the cow and increase milk flow. And then we get a little bit of water, a couple of rags, clean the teats in case they're dirty. I have a few of these for suction purposes. Makes it easier to put the claw on.
Now you got to get the cow.
Okay, she's not out here, so.
It's clear out there.
Come on.
So Dave,
Yeah. Let's go, girlie. Come on.
I remember as a kid that you didn't like to eat cheese, drink milk.
Oh, I always liked milk
You always liked milk?
with cereal. Anyway. Okay, let's go, girl. Come on.
But I remember you wouldn't always eat it. Why was that?
I like cheese fine. I just didn't like it on other stuff, Cheeseburgers. It's probably because no one ever put real cheese, You always had that fake American stuff. If anybody would have taught me that there was such a thing as pepper jack, I would have been eating lots of cheese.
You like pepper jack cheese, huh?
I like pepper jack. Good girl, Dolly. Good girl. Thanks for coming on in. Lock her head in there so she doesn't try to back out while we're milking. Move her over just a little bit. There you go.
So how old were you when you realized you were having some issues with milk?
I was like 20. I went to Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, got a milkshake, and it went right through me. And I was like, what's happening? Every time I had milk after I turned 20, it would just wreck me. And I still loved milk, so I still drank it quite a bit. But then I ended up having to just stop because it was I was obviously lactose intolerant. I'll carry those little lactase pills around in my pocket. Just because I was like, that's better than, but even that never quite did it. I still would have problems, but
Even with the pills?
even with the pills. But they helped a little. It wasn't quite as bad.
So basically, when you would have dairy, or was it mostly just ice cream, or just any kind of dairy?
Any dairy, butter. I could make eggs with a little bit of butter and same thing.
Wow.
So that was pretty crappy.
So it basically just caused your bowel movements to loosen up, and it just kind of went right
Yeah,
through.
my eyes would get itchy and red.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, my eyes would get really itchy.
Do you know other people like that had similar issues, or did you feel?
You end up finding people that have the same problem. But oh, uh-oh. Well, whatever.
So Dave, I see you're spending a lot of time milking this cow.
Yeah. Lots of time.
If dairy upsets your stomach so much, why are you milking a cow? What's happened? What's changed?
So, this is actually a magical cow. So she's a Guernsey. So her milk is A2A2. Protein structure is different. And, or the sugar structure, I guess. And, I found out about A2A2 from my brother Daniel. And you know what? It doesn't upset the stomach. Never has. And in fact, when I'm drinking her milk, if I'm drinking it consistently, I'll go to the big J's in town and get a milkshake. It doesn't bother me.
So for you to take in these live enzymes, live bacteria, once you have that in your diet, you can then tolerate other milk, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's why we do it.
That's why you go through the trouble getting some.
And it tastes
raw
better.
milk.
So 2 for 1.
It tastes better too.
2 for 1.
So when did you? How long have you been doing this? How long have you been drinking raw milk now?
I think we bought Dolly in 2021. So it's been about 5 years.
5 years. Yeah, Dolly seems pretty tame.
Even when she's really uncomfortable, she'll just lift her back foot up and put it back down. She'll never kick you.
So how is this set up? So you don't milk every day, right?
No, I don't.
She's got more milk on the far teats.
A little bit.
So explain you have kind of a co-op thing going on, right?
Yeah, so we have a co-op. So we've got a bunch of different families that have signed up to milk. And so they just pay a monthly fee to help pay for grain and cleaning supplies and hay. And then they just come and will milk. Some of them milk just one milking. Some of them have a couple milkings. And so they'll come and every week on their milk time, and they'll come and milk her and keep the milk. And
Or exchange for that.
And she gives a couple gallons every milking, and so they'll come and milk and clean everything, and then the next person comes. So I only have 2 milkings myself. And she milks twice a day, so we have 14 milkings throughout the week.
That people help out with.
Okay, come on, girl. Thanks for the milk. You've done a good service this day. You will be greatly rewarded with some yummy hay. She'll like that. Okie dokie. I take off the lid and get rid of the milk.
And Guernsey milk's a little darker, right?
Yeah, like if you make butter with it, the butter's like a dark gold. Really dark. But yeah, the milk has a yellow tint to it, as you'll see right now.
What are all the saws for?
You know, those were in here when the property was purchased. I assumed that they had just been in here from the old days, so decided to leave them along with all the other junk.
Decor.
Plus my kid.
You're getting about 2 gallons of milking.
Yeah, so we're a little bit early today, but if we would have milked on time, yeah, she'd give 2 gallons. Yeah, as you can see, this lid, we stole it from a company called Steel Farming. That's where we used to buy our milk till it made us sick.
Steel, and you stole it?
Just kidding.
Sounds about right.
Okay, then we throw this back on.
Oh, you gotta clean.
We gotta clean it. So we stick this back on here. And then we do a little bit of water and some soap. I'll do a little bit of water and some vinegar. I used to just put those together in the same bucket until I found out that according to science, if you put dish soap is a high pH, and that's what helps it. That's one of the properties that makes it help clean. And then vinegar is low pH, and if you mix them together, it basically neutralizes both liquids and is essentially pointless. So, milk are on. Start with the soap, and I'll actually, since this got some stuff on it, I'm also going to clean the top off, just to. Usually doesn't get that dirty, but suck up some soapy water. Get that all soaked up. Clean the bottom of these. And what that does is that changes the molecular structure of the top of the milk, so the milk doesn't have that sticky property.
Oh, it's because it acts as a detergent
And
breaks
then,
it up.
with the vinegar, we'll clean the rest of it. So we suck up a little vinegar. They say you only need to do a vinegar wash every few days when you're milking, but we're overachievers. And now we just rinse. Throw some rinse water in there. Get it all cleaned up. got a good cleaning solution in here. Throw the lid in the soap here to soak for a minute. Wash this out. Nice and clean. Finish washing the lid here. Now we just do a little clean on these guys. Our little things we used. And then we clean our rags.
That's almost like, that's like your 3-bay sink, right? You got your wash,
Your wash, your sanitize,
and rinse.
and your rinse. So now we just clean these off, which they're usually not that dirty because she's a pretty clean cow, generally speaking. Do a little vinegar dip. Hang these up to dry. Then we dump the rest of our stuff out to clean the area. Do a little bit over here too, because I keep that clean.
The drain's working.
Drain works great. The milk in. Now we just gotta give her some food. Make sure she got water.
You're done.
And we're done. Yeah.
Left this running all night. And there's a septic tank right there that someone just installed. Filled it right up. Right to the brim. So, you know it works.
Spring water, huh?
So this is fresh spring water from right up here in this little gully. Tank up there and it's piped. Super good water. I don't know what percent of milk is water. I'd say, I don't know, 90 something. You start with crappy water, you're probably gonna have crappy milk. This is hay right out of the field across the street. Just cut and baled last week. And then so it looks like she's got plenty of water now. And now we just go enjoy the milk. So now take the old milk. I never know when you're recording and when you're not.
I think it's recording now.
The faster you get your milk cold, the longer it'll last.
So how long do you get out of the milk?
If I get it cooled quick, you can get 2 weeks out of it
2 weeks?
before you really start to be, oh, that tastes funky.
So what are some benefits that you've seen with the raw milk with your kids, your family?
Oh, the benefits are innumerable. Kids love it. It's easy to digest. It's got all of the natural enzymes and bacterias that you lose in pasteurization. I know there's people out there that are like, well, if you don't pasteurize it, you're gonna die in a week. It's like, well, you realize they didn't start pasturing until, you know, several thousand years after history was, you know, our first recorded history. So people have been drinking raw milk forever. And you know, you can really taste the difference and feel the difference. It's just a really good milk. And you also, it's whole, so you got the cream on the top. So you can take the cream off and you can make butter and ice cream and all sorts of delicious goodies. Must be the government. Oh, really?
We thought you were the government checking on the raw milk.
Oh, yeah.
Are you opposed or pro raw milk?
You know the answer to that.
This is the woman that raised us to be pro everything that's good.
It's good.
Anti everything that's bad. That was her philosophy.